My Vibin.
Your
Step.
will revealed.
Stop I'm a simp said Luke.
The wielder's mind
If farm
must be
15 to
pure.
6 said emoji
Tranquil.
hedge thing. Dino, said beat or dull
When
no
you
links
strike,
allowed.
Be quick as lightning.
Ayakatanga said grinning face with smiling eyes.
Master your blade and seize victory. The Yashiro Commission's duty is to assist Shrine Maidens in sacred matters, and to manage distinguished artists of all kinds. Because of my upbringing, ever since I was a child, if I may, I would like to spar with you. Master of Inazuma Kamisato Arachijutsu, Kamisato Ayaka, present. If I may, I would like to spar with you. Delighted to make your acquaintance.
So no one gets injured?
Oh, was I hitting too hard? It seems I still have room to improve.
Also, maybe try a soft
Tama,
so no one
before
gets
the
injured?
traveler arrives, spar with me some more. Was I hitting too hard?
As you wish, my lady.
It seems I still have do not know the traveler's skill with the blade,
Maybe try a soft
but I look forward to finding out.
Once, there was a...
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish taste so good. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are... La la la. La la la. Take flight! Yeah! Sakura swirl! You're toast! I'll protect us. Yeah! My apologies! Embrace the ice! Da da da!
MasterAspara. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet. The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come...
Seems Beidou is the captain of her...
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once...
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be away.
So there's another Catherine at Nina's...
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue.
Okay, thanks for coming all this...
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Kamisato Ayaka, press.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been...
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation...
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going.
Oh, right. Kazu.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give...
Fair seas, Captain Beto.
Now then, first things first. We need to go...
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the My apologies, but I'll have to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Whew. So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like it. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to...
Thank you, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something serious.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're the most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying... Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered... Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter.
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really? Wow, the Rito fix...
I mean, it will take all the resources Connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you...
No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making... Here's the situation. Recently, things seem... The head of the association is... Why in the world can't I use my...
La la la.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. Ah, good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulty.
Yes.
The Sakoku decree certainly...
But it's not the root cause. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants stripped those Mora grubbers from the
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate. They just issued a new tax decree recently.
Crystal Mary.
Something that eventually... One of the... So, in order to pay our taxes, we began... But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger Now there's only one vendor who even has it in...
Isn't there...
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Carice is the head of the...
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained.
Okay. Well...
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after...
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under...
Got it! We're on the case! Da-da-da!
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like, trade secret, got it? You know what trade and secret mean.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable. No.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wine, then look...
Sorry.
La la la.
That was quick.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Lea and... When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of... The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him.
So he left the association?
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have...
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with...
Woo! Woo! Da, da, da.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking... Goodness, I can sense it now. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's...
Huh? What is this? What are you...
Just close your eyes already!
You mean... the sound of the ocean? Lea Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The call... Xiao Lantern.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Liyue. Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it. You mean, often I'll sneak down. I've run into folks from the associate. Don't...
well, no.
They're so resilient, so I caved. Those people... All right. I'll tell you the...
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashi. They start by overtaxing the merchant. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to...
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. You're right. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him as it happens, I handed some Mora over to him.
Really? Well, then they're... La la la.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Which one should we choose?
Too close! It's too close!
Come out! I can see you!
It's not like
Who are you? Why are you following me?
Uh-oh! Seems like he's noticed us.
Many Outlanders are having trouble. The International Trade Association.
Keijiro! It's...
After him!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry. I need to think about it. Ah, Ryoko.
Too close! It's too close! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
I need to think about it.
If only we'd made less noise.
Which one should I choose?
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko. How's business?
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
If you want to taste fun stuff, great.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away!
Now, who else is behind on payments?
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago.
Should I close
Seems he
early?
disappeared in a blink of an
I
eye.
don't think I'll get any customers. Which one should I choose?
Keijiro!
After him!
Any outlanders feel free to visit the International Trade Association.
If only we'd made less noise.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers. Which one should I choose?
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko. How's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ah, Ryoko. How's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Too close! It's too close! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? La la la. Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
Huh?
You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to...
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh? Da da da. La la la. Da da da.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for—
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now...
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at— So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not—
Well, even if what you say is true—
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal— Perhaps that crystal—
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump—
And not even an ounce of
So that's it?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned—
Oh, and you dare to utter the commission— Seize the merchants!
Uh-oh. This is...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro— Shh! Huh. Well, this is Kanjo—
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less
But
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But,
if nothing else...
Toma? What was all that?
Shh, not here.
La la la.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us? So, the yacht...
Correct. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent...
Still pretty good going for just a...
Well, maybe I have a slight knack. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but so, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, that is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the...
Change the tide of the...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were navigating powerful people, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. Well, one more thing. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so... darn it! No, as soon as we get off well, guess... Da-da-da.
Stop there! Present your travel...
Sorry, but we really gotta get...
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as...
Traveler, you gotta think of something. Are you saying we should go? Guess it can't hurt to try. Who knows? Maybe... La la la.
Halt! This is the Kanjo...
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can...
Huh. Did you get all that?
My sincere apologies.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner.
Nice to meet you. So, the reason we wanted...
All right, all in good time.
So what you're saying...
Absolutely. How...
Exactly!
And I hear you...
Whoa, you heard about that too?
As I thought...
Something wrong?
No. Rito is greatly on. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. You must know the Genshin, a flower.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble. Then how about this? We have a few...
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you...
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Halt, you two!
Huh?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you...
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night? But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Woo! La la la.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to... This is technically...
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And
Is it Paimon or...
the reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... Well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss...
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Ugh, like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would
Oh, Paimon gets...
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my... To be perfectly honest,
Yeah, we figured as much. It was...
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very... They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was... We don't have much time. Very well. I'll be waiting. You finally arrived. This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so...
Is it Paimon or does
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is...
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like...
No, you misunderstand me. I was hoping that you could... My father has always forbidden me from... There is no... Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up.
I secretly overheard they seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. We don't have much... Very well.
Woo! Da-da-da! Woo! Da-da-da!
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
As you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional—
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's such—
Please, do not cause us any—
Yes, of course, my lady.
Now, need I remind— Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can...
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Freeze!
Let's light it up! Time for takeoff. Yeah, water gliding. Take flight. I'm going in!
Picked the wrong test subject. Another test subject. Try!
Kamisato out! Sumetsu!
Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs!
We'll take care of this! Stay with Chisato!
That really hurt! Let's light it up! Brace yourselves! Teamwork is dreamwork! Think you can get away?
My blade!
Take flight!
I got count.
Watch out! More monsters inbound!
Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
How's this?
Everybody stand back!
Blazing delight! La la la!
To the ferry.
Think you can get away? My apologies! Let's light it up!
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token.
My lady.
So that's how it is.
No, Lady Hiragi wouldn't.
I'm not afraid to say that.
The one.
Shinojo, did you honestly think?
What? No, I was just.
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father—
Yes, of course. As you wish.
But what will happen if you're—
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd—
Paimon never—
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we—
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Whew! We're finally on our own way again! I suppose it's time we find Toma. La la la.
Leave the future for future generations to worry.
Da da da. Woo! La la la. Woo! La la la. Woo! La la la. Woo! Nyah. Boing, boing, boom!
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
Da da da. Woo! Da da da.
Commoners are forbidden.
La la la. La la la.
There's still a long road ahead.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
La la la. According to the letter, this should—
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll—
Wait! We're not the general public!
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your—
Are our clothes really so— what pipe—
In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House.
Well, that sounds more like it. Well, now that we're— Paimon doesn't see him anywhere.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd...
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax, no need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright, I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case so I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize. It helped us determine whether or...
Don't think that...
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... so his light still burns all the more bright. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence, but before that, there is...
Oh?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god.
Delicious tea.
La la la. Woo! La la la. Woo! Da da da. La la la. This area sure feels gloomy. Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you as for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own. Perhaps the Shogun believes that whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has and this statue of the omnipresent god.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the...
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever... And yet, I agree.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is up.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, You touch the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reach, that is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally! Woo! Da-da-da! La la la!
It's my lucky day.
Woo!
Embrace the ice! A worthy opponent!
Dumpy Dumpty go! La la la! Yeah!
Time for takeoff.
I'm going in. My blade.
Whack! Da-da-da!
To the ferry.
La la la!
Yahoo!
La la la! Yahoo!
Good eye. What are my orders? No touching.
Where are you?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Take flight.
Adventures!
Winter shall eventually come.
Go! Huh?
The insolent shall be punished.
All hail! No touching! Go! See? Time to go! This isn't good!
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Huh?
With the wind.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest.
Is this the Shirasage? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro committee, consider it a time-honored tradition within the...
Makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion. As I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. At present in Inazuma, though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their traveler. Lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one...
What are your wishes?
They pertain to three whose visions were taken from that.
A warrior who guards a village.
Correct. Please do all you can to help.
I'm sure you'll do.
Why are you doing this? While...
Precisely. It's the children are dead.
That must be the guy Ayaka told it.
Ah, you must also be... Teijima has keeping out the treasure, but now we will gladly...
If you want my opinion, it's clear that Teijima I can't claim to fully understand. Truth be told,
Seems like he's a well... You must be Teijima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to. True. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? I don't have answers to those questions, because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help... But if... Oh! Maybe if you just...
Oh, that reminds...
I keep...
Oh, yes! Yes, you do!
Perfect! So if we want to keep Teijima from leaving...
If you don't mind, we will...
This looks like Teijima's done. Let's see what we have today. The villagers and I got to... Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bambu was still in the water. I searched the water the whole... I went kite flying today. Huh? Wait, I went to pray at the shrine again. Now that's the kind of info we're looking... So this is the Omamori Teijima Road. Interesting. Look, but anyway, if he had this with him...
Healthy body...
Here we are! The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Must be something pretty amazing. It looks like... Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. But he's been here for 30 years. Well, let's go give Teijima his stuff back.
Well, I'll be... Still, it's clear that I was waiting. Over the years, I must have made an... And how could I have forgotten something? Love? Regret? Everything? No. After all, I've forgotten who she was. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. Although... What if, when I think about it like that, how curious. I shall remain here.
Teijima seems to be dealing... Seems it's just like that certainly explains the... At least we were able to... According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Imperial Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and... But why would they take action against... Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this money?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you?
What? We heard the commotion and came to see what...
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. In the past, we'd simply ask him for... He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it.
No one seems to care about us. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But maybe we should talk to...
I've never even heard of the... I don't know whether it's room. My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you look... That's the first...
Well, that's strange. You were helping him for...
To be perfectly honest, all I know is that I will perform certain things every... And it's not just...
Does it have to do with the missing...
I didn't take any. Like I said, to top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. If you don't believe me...
But we better confirm. We should be able to follow their...
We're way behind schedule.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai house. You haven't seen anything yet. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic...
You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after.
I'm going in! Sakura Swirl! Whirling Snow! Yeah!
This is long overdue. Access denied.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. Worked hard to steal that. Come on, boss. Think of something. Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoard? Kurosawa. Oh, so he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just stop.
So what did you see in...
Food supplies. You kidding? That place was I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal?
You've got a deal! Now...
Huh? What the...
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too! And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general good. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of...
Welcome to... Or perhaps... There's something you want to... Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it?
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just... How did Kurosawa...
Let me think. Kurosawa would... However, the price of provisions be...
So that's how he was getting those... But why did he have to...
Well, if you think about it, the citizens... Kurosawa thought that... So he deemed it necessary...
Wow. Kurosawa, and no one ever never appreciated what
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. If you ask me, had Kurosawa, of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. As for why he chose to spend his... If you're still curious, why don't you go... I see. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt...
Sword?
Oh, didn't he? I've asked him about its origins. He told me that in hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll... Oh, but before you go...
But we didn't buy anything!
Don't worry. I won't charge much.
At least we now know where the Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything...
That just about sums it up. It turns out...
Strange. Is that I don't really have any... Why was I purchasing emergency provision? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare them... This sword was once wielded... I remember once when I was young. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot. All I can remember now is... And said to me...
Hey! If you look, can you recognize the words?
Virtue and somehow those two taking on seemingly endless debts to make up, but what use of... The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that soul. Yeah. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
We're way behind schedule.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll...
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep! We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over. And Junya and I have but if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's the...
You haven't heard of it? Not that we'd have any means of it, so don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going... The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Shh. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of one of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. So the ritual has now been... Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted!
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years.
Excuse me! We're the ones asking the questions here! And what are you doing sneaking around these parts?
Bad news? I don't care to talk about that.
His senior? Wait.
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone. When we were young, I had begun training 5 practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art. But Domon Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such. I thought so too at the time.
But Domon, only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his... He was consumed by his sin.
Sure sounds like he meant bit.
Because until he arrived, of all the disciples, Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei, after that I wanted nothing for... So, when I decided to quit... So you see, I came here not... Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we still... Time?
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But
Nanako, please.
I am sorry, but spirit and all is certainly...
Lady Yai?
The head shrine...
Correct. Lady, I am unable to say for certain...
Excuse me, Miss Inagi.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now, but we will meet...
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself...
Do you mean to say that Sensei...
No. That's not what I meant at all. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maid. Anyway, you should join us too, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei.
Sure! After all, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find...
Next on the agenda...
Adventure time!
Need to move!
Let me try my blade.
God's over!
My blade! To the fairy!
Teamwork is dreamwork! See?
You win this battle.
Did I miscalculate? Next on the agenda...
Give me a moment to compose myself. Huh? Brace yourselves. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Huh.
You want...
Do you think that's Lady Yi? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right? It was...
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please.
As you can see, Lady Yi, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yi, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what...
I'm sorry.
But... then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision.
Stripped of his ambition?
Your school practices stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward. Then, what of the one who crossed blades?
Lady Yi, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword. It requires one to take their sword for only a deep commitment to his ambition. When that ambition disappeared...
Poor Sensei.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? You're here for revenge, aren't you?
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from... It's been so long now that I don't think most of the people you beat along the way... Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambition. But that is no reason to...
But what if one day I put everything I have... If there's a chance they'll end up like me one...
Have you asked them what they...
Sensei, I can't know whether I want to keep going.
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never... So, you are not in the same position...
I'm sorry to have made you work. I no longer have the result, but as your sensei, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But I am now used to the life. Well, don't just stand there staring.
So even though his ambition was taken away...
Traveler, a moment, please.
So, the wind that blows from afar, for us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yai, she seems super We could...
It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard. Next on the agenda...
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting... Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your...
Oh. Paimon, you are...
Oh. Okay, then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen.
Think back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their vision. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descend. But I believe that surely you understand what they mean. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate... You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the
This is land that was gifted to the Such privileges exist due to the Ashro
Oh, Paimon gets it!
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city...
Makes sense.
In any case... The almighty Shogun. She inspires awe. It was her almost complete lack of any... The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, after all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Because of this,
How can they be like...
Nevertheless...
Resistance?
Yes. Many to say a little more about, but I do wonder whether there may be some other... Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. They invariably... It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision...
Ooh, Paimon!
Oh? What would you like to know?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget...
So...
Well, for the moment, for example...
You're telling Paimon that there are...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing are...
Darn!
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was... Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison... By no means... When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka. You want to know who you'll...
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are... Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've...
Can't you make an...
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we? Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our... On! This way! What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh! Quiet! Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey! This isn't right! Huh? Hey, wait! You do... Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? This is your fault.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now...
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going...
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows your...
Whoa, that's quite the introduction.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me his handiwork, allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like that if I just march straight in there by myself. So, what about if I...
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us...
Seems like So, Master Ma...
Whoa, talk about a...
Not bad, huh?
Time to bring...
We're way behind schedule. badass...
Next on the agenda...
Now that we're inside...
Come on, this way. I certainly wouldn't want to end. We should split up.
You sure?
Yes, you two.
Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule.
I must withdraw.
Talk about a big door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Everybody stand back! Time to go!
I must withdraw.
Kamisato art!
Don't
Sumetsu!
hold back. Show me what you've got.
For Rex Lapis!
Clear cut. I must withdraw. I dare you.
My apologies!
Nothing vested.
Who goes there?
No touching.
I've lost.
Next on the agenda...
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
I must withdraw. Teach me a lesson.
Soldiers, quick!
I'm going in! Sakura Swirl!
Don't hold back.
Whirling Snow!
Born of ice and frost.
Strike
God's
first.
over!
Dressed. Watch your step.
I'm a little
I
low
dare
on
you.
energy.
Everybody stand back! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
I need to train harder.
Huh?
With the wind. Doesn't towards the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourselves.
Did I miscalculate? This is long overdue. Access denied. Take flight.
I must show me what you've got.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Watch your step.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength!
No touching!
I need to
My
train harder.
Whirling snow!
Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
Must be Master Masakazu.
Did you really think that little trick of locking you?
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then...
I can't bear to watch.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am. We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulation. If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Paimon should...
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master
Yoimiya, are you sure...
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to... Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Fire!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like...
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract...
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was part...
Whoa!
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be...
Look, the coast is clear!
way behind schedule.
Yoimiya.
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh,
Come on! We've got no time to lose! Oh.
Yes. Leave. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets... But remember, once he's recovered...
well... you can bet we'll do...
We're way behind schedule.
Next on the agenda...
We're finally out of that.
Yes.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujo. It seems as though there are. How about we go tell Ayaka and...
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda...
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear... I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we...
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the vision. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is if our true motives were ever divulged.
True. Though if you ask, we are now one step closer to victory. You're turning out to be even more reliable.
Don't mention...
Indeed. Things may have turned out but if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunter, it is time we make ready our next set of...
There's no need to rush. Things seem to have taken a... yes, which reminds me. And the number of
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us.
You do... Being in a constant state of... Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say, funny enough...
A hotbot game? What's...
Simply put, then we take it in turns to close our... Anyone who guesses correctly can go with... Don't you think it sounds like...
You really do it? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather... Let's see what we've got here. Nice! You can't... Paimon never thought we... This was possibly the scariest looking...
you can say that again.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients even with a traveler's normal...
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? Boiling cakes and hot...
I must apologize. To be...
Uh-oh.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose.
Perhaps I did. I think my luck is already... So without further ado...
Oh, bro...
Good.
Yes. If the and with the extra time,
Let's all take some much. Downtime is hard to come by. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients.
There's gonna be a secret.
Sure, why not? We should play again now that every.
Bye, Toma! Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance, but you ought not be...
Individual request? You mean...
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but a few days ago, she wrote about all kinds of things.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although so... According to the notebook...
Paimon thinks it sounds like...
That's what I thought, too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Please keep everything... The proper course of action would be to involve... Exactly. That.
You can count on us!
Wonderful. And...
Oh, we don't mind. We don't...
Thank you kindly.
Alright, sounds good.
We're way behind schedule.
This must be...
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we...
No! What made you think that? Each season brings its own so... Well, oh! My apologies. I should stop thinking...
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion?
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from...
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for...
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be...
It could be...
Oh, it's Miss Kamisato. You'd like us to make a kimono?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura textile based on the design. As you well know, in all honesty, but of course...
So you're saying we...
If even Ogura textiles and kimono...
You could try the international... The only thing is their prices.
Huh. So even just get... Wait! The international trade...
It looks like that... Thank you ever so... Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you...
Why is she being so secret?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the internet...
behind schedule.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around. Look, there he is.
Looks like we found...
What am I?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan.
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't. Thanks again for your help last.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, you see... It's embarrassing to admit, but some of the Association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Aww.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. But then... the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but... well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that...
Anyway, there doesn't...
I am afraid I can't intervene in an...
Of course, I would never...
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. I do so not without reserve. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, given your position in...
We will. We certainly will. But, what if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission...
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very...
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon...
Mr. Kurisu, I need to...
Thank you so much.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
All right.
We're way behind schedule.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
We're way behind schedule.
You think you can get your stuff back?
Why, you...
Why wouldn't I, old man? You trade association types are worms. Face it. This is...
You are despicable.
Hey!
Business?
Pay up.
You're...
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to...
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lip...
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah. My apologies. Yeah.
Boom!
We're way behind. Blaze over.
So rude. Take flight.
Want to taste of mine?
Let's get down to business.
Sakura swirl.
My blade. Finally, No.
Well, that's
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply doing...
Miss Kamisato!
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry.
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10... Yep.
Great! Now we can finally...
Buy silk? You mean...
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason Paimon thinks...
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk?
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of charge.
No, that will not... Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing...
Thank you, I don't think I'm afraid we must...
Very well. And
See you then! Bye!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come the...
Perhaps.
It's...
Your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. I guess that deep down, I don't see how... sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's...
Okay!
Welcome back! So, any luck at the internet?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, I just need to go into...
They better all be there!
I do hope nothing else, a traveler. On the subject of... It's just... I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea. Oh? Are you sure? Is that so? Impressive.
More like when you're away from home, but Paimon would still love to. Just what is that supposed to...
Your interactions... Well, it's something else I've been wondering is... How do
It's so true. Some people like to wear a...
Really? So there isn't... So fascinating.
Wait! So you wanna...
No, of course not. I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials...
Yes, please.
Understood.
Oh, here you go. Is it...
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment. Until then, I'm sure you'll find...
Good idea! Let's check it.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my For our next stop, I'd like to take you...
Food? Oh, Paimon likes...
Mm-hmm. I picked the venue as I thought that the relaxed atmosphere that... Shall we head off?
Yep.
Next on the agenda...
Are we here? Ooh, it's...
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kiminami. How do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily. It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
She sure left in a...
So you two are Miss Well, over the years we've been in business, Miss Kamisato and her table booking surprised me. Not
The first time ever? Oh.
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you.
How is that possible?
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful. Not to mention that she belongs to one of the most... But that's just it. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl...
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole...
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka!
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a...
Oh, so that love...
As you can see, this house is right now... Actually, this whole compound is the family's private
Right!
Actually, I wanted to cook something that my mother mentioned in her notebook, so I thought...
A dish from overseas? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great.
Oh, Paimon knows! They're pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings, and...
That does sound pretty good. Is the pizza ready? Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious. I would love to be...
Well, all you need to learn...
Great. I look forward...
How are you all doing?
Whoa. Is this... Yes. An overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to pack it?
Sure. No Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, now I really want to put some...
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones...
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn. If you can write down a recipe... Since we've become a closed... I'll go pack up this dish for...
You could have You're a wonderful person. I mean it. Well, you should probably...
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correct. Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients. Now for the cooking instructions. All right, it's done. Long may our reputation...
I have no doubt that they will.
Cool. Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kimi Nami pronto.
Hey! Have you written out...
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting.
Traveler, Paimon, please...
No problem!
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and...
when I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you? And did she,
She did, but don't worry.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. Did she, what does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's...
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Exactly!
Aww. Thank you.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is...
I agree. I just want to say how happy I feel.
Of course we do. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her note.
Yes. Well, I think I have an idea. I think that's Tsubaki.
A fox?
Yes. Even I, my mother's own daughter, and fox envoys are nothing. You must have met Kuji. That got me thinking. Maybe they're a fox.
Whoa! So Ina... Well, before Inazuma, all kinds of things.
Really? So Liyue lives up to...
You should come visit Liyue!
Really? Speaking of delicacies...
Oh, Paimon has...
Excellent. Then...
We're way behind schedule.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded... Oh, and the other item we discussed?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of...
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks...
It's a hairpin in the style of a white... I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you...
Speaking Speaking of white herons... It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we time to go meet Tsubaki!
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely... But since we're here...
Yeah, makes sense. So,
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom...
I have a feeling that it... Let's get a little closer.
Good idea.
Next on the agenda...
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything? Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe... Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.